Good afternoon. My name is Robert Richardson. I'm General Manager of the Grade 2 listed The Grand in Folkestone, Kent. I'm a Fellow of the Institute of Hospitality and I have the privilege of sitting on their Board of Trustees. Now, MJ has asked me today to answer 3 questions for you. So the first of which is, what do I look for in a CV? Well, what I look for in a CV is personality, someone that flies off the page essentially. And the key to that is a good cover letter. So that cover letter should be personal, it should be knowledgeable, it should say why this is your career and not just your job. And when you write that, be honest, don't be generic. Anyone can turn around and say, I want to work in hotels because I enjoy looking after people. Well, why do you like to do that? You'd be surprised as an employer how many CVs I get that is essentially just a CV. There's no cover letter, there's no indication what role they're applying for, and it tells me nothing about them. And I'll always put that CV down over a CV that has personality, tells me who you are, and tells me why you would be a great fit for my team. The next question is, what's the best bit of advice I've been given? Well, a few years ago, I had the supreme luck to work for a fantastic general manager who pushed me out of my comfort zone on almost a daily basis. And he would always say to me, we talk a lot about building relationships with our customers. Why don't we build relationships with our teams? And that stayed with me from the day he first said it to now, as I tell you. And what's important in that to me is it tells you that we always put our people first. Every time. And our teams are fantastic, they're diverse, they're different. My own team starts at 15 years old and goes through to 77 years of age. And every member of my team has a different background, a different belief system, and a different way of looking at the world. And that makes for the most fantastic focus group. You can talk to them and you can get a perspective that you wouldn't arrive at on your own. And that is why you should always prioritise your team. Essentially though, as a manager in a business, if you look after your team, they will look after your clients and they will look after you. And that is the best part about leading a team. My best lockdown tip? Well, I think right now we're in a situation that's not of our making and we should use it to the best we're able. So use this time to develop yourself, both as a person and as a professional. Reach out, there's a lot of content online right now. Or find people on LinkedIn or Twitter that inspire you, make contact with them, ask them questions, get yourself noticed, and be big, be brave, be bold, and show them why you're a fantastic asset of this industry. And they may look at you and essentially forget about you for a few years, and then one day your CV will hit their desk and they'll remember in 2020 they reached out to me and they made an impression. And that, I think, is fantastic. Well, I hope that's been useful. I hope that someone has learnt something from that. So stay safe, everyone, and I will see you when we come out of this. Bye.